look up. I was like, nobody's gonna have a pen. There he is. Got it. Came through.
Let me see that primitive. We're doing a Q&A, so if you guys have any questions you want to ask Paul, it's going to be on my YouTube channel.
Can you send another one?
Yeah, as many as you want.
I do. Here, give me one.
All right, I got you.
Yeah, you want me to take it?
Yeah.
Okay. You're each getting a custom piece of paper with the P-Rod's autograph. All right. So, almost lost it. I almost lost it. All right. Okay, let me get in a little closer. All right, 1, 2, 3. Justin Damer, aka Dad Bod crew. What were you asking? Say that.
I was asking if you remember the demo in DC. We all like just built ramps. It was shitty wooden ramps, whatever.
It just sounded crazy, the story.
Yeah, and then it was in front of this federal building, but I guess they skated the city before. Was it before or after the demo that happened?
Before.
I think it was before the demos when that happened.
Okay, so what happened?
I mean, I remember that trip, and I remember that particular incident, but the demo, I'm struggling on my memory.
Yeah, you just played skate with kids all the time.
Sounds like
Uyghur was playing skate.
It sounds like it was a good excuse not to skate the ramps or whatever that was built.
There was like a huge
What
wall.
What was the incident though? What?
I wasn't there on that.
Oh, what happened?
Oh, we were skating some federal building. I forgot what the spot was, and the cops just came out, guns blazing, like, get the fuck down, get the fuck down. And like there was so many of us,
city?
we were spread apart in DC.
Okay.
And I just was lucky. I like got to skate off. They just ran right past me, right to the group, and then I just kind of walked away slowly. But like it was me and Grant's dad that got away, but he left Grant there.
Let's do a few questions, Paul. So what inspired you, Ethan XLIAO? What inspired you to start Primitive?
Well, my partner Andy came to me with the idea of
there's
opening a
kind of
sneaker
like two
shop.
answers
Well,
to that, right?
what inspired us to start Primitive Skate was I wanted to have, well, one, it's fun to create brands, fun to create. I like creating, but also I want to have something that can live longer than me. Like the brand can last longer than I can in skateboarding. You know, at some point I have to be out of skateboarding, but if I
not
have a
anytime
good brand,
soon,
hopefully not anytime soon, but the brand is my connection to skateboarding beyond that, which I really like.
Awesome.
Paul talks about Primitive. Is that what that is?
Yeah, we're doing a Q&A.
He asked me.
What was the question?
The question was, what inspired you to start Primitive? But I mean, also, what inspired you to start in the beginning with Andy?
Andy inspired. Well, I wasn't very inspired for a few years. Andy was just on my case, like, we should open up a sneaker shop, because Andy's a big sneakerhead. He knows that market, and he ran retail shops for a long time.
So Andy was originally inspired.
Andy was the one who was inspired, and he would approach me, we should open a shop, and I was so young, and I was like, I don't know, and then he stayed on me for years about it, and I eventually realized, well, yeah, this guy's serious, this could be something to think about, and luckily I ended up going for it.
Okay, cool. What inspired the gold theme for Primitive?
The gold theme was kind of an accident. When I was in between board sponsors and just spray painting the bottom of my boards, I went to Home Depot and bought a bunch of different colors of paint.
That's actually how it started?
Yeah.
You spray painted your board gold,
Well,
and
no.
the whole theme came from it?
Yeah, well, hold on, I'm getting there. Don't
Right.
jump the gun. So I went and I bought a bunch of colors of spray painted the bottom of my boards just to try different colors. But the only paint color that would stick on my board without like having wet like puddles in it and go on smoothly was gold. So after a while I just kept going with gold. And the other paints were they were like sticky. So when I would go nose side ledges, they were like real sticky until it got really worn off. And the gold for some reason dried real smooth and didn't have any puddles. Maybe it was the type of paint I happened to get, but so I just kept doing gold, and then I would post it and people would be like, man, Skateboarding looks sick. Like,
Hey, it's a bestseller too, right?
Yeah, it's one of our top sellers, so it just happened to be like gold stuck best on my board, and then people, by accident, people just started liking it, and I just kept going with it.
I've seen people biting it too. All right, only a couple more because we got a jam. Crew's taking off. I'm gonna ask you this because I know the answer. Do you ever, Flow Beats 805, do you ever get tired of skateboarding?
No, but skateboarding does, you can go through love-hate kind of moments with skateboarding. Like, you know, you can get frustrated with skateboarding, but that's because you love it so much. If you didn't love it so much, you wouldn't really go through an emotional roller coaster. You wouldn't care if you're having a bad day. But physically tired, yeah, I get physically tired from it.
What's your
if
injury
my body
right now?
didn't
What's
get
your injury
tired,
right
I
now,
wouldn't.
Paul?
I hurt my big toe. Sounds stupid,
You
but
hurt
it
his
hurts.
toe.
I can't jump off it or take it
Yeah,
back.
but it's also, you have to stand on your toe to skate. All right, last one, and we got to take off here. Favorite video part of all time, or it says top 5, but just your favorite one or maybe 2.
That's impossible to answer, man. Too many. Any Costin or Reynolds part, I would say. Any Guy Mariano part. Any Josh Kalis part. Any Mark Johnson, Day One Song. Gideon Choi, Ronnie Krieger. Too many to name.
All right, Paul. Thanks for answering the questions. We got to go to the next spot. Later, guys.